What's good, small fam? I think I'm gonna call these series experiments in creative or creative experiments, something like that. Or maybe just experiments. These are the things that I came across when I was streaming, when I was warming up, and three things I found out. I actually have a few more, but I'm not gonna go over those in this video. I can't be really loud right now because my parents are speaking. I'll be as short as possible, and I'll try to be as understandable as possible. All these things, one of the things I have not tested out in a game, so it may work, it may not work, depending on the situation and the player who you're facing against. Second two things, the two other things are definitely, out there. Even the first one it is, but you gotta test it out and see, like, depending on the situation and the player. Three things. First one is fake 90s. Second one is trapping guy in 1x1. It's not what you're thinking, like you're letting him walk in your 1x1 and trap him. No, that's not it. I found something that it's while I was just warming up. I said to myself, let me trap myself in 1x1. Let me think, what can I do from my 1x1? What can I do if I get pushed, if I get sprayed? What are my options? And this is the one of the options that I came across, and I pretty much like it. And then the third one is clickbait. It's not clickbait, it's actually true if you think about it technically. The third one is called faster editing. You'll see what I mean. Let's start with the most simple one, and that's 1x1. How to trap the guy pretty efficiently, and it's gonna be pretty hard for him to react to it. Alright, so let's say you're in your 1x1. I'm gonna be right here. Right, have in mind, this is my first game on, I haven't done anything, so if I'm rusty with that, feel free to judge, but I really couldn't care less. So, let's say you're in your 1x1, and there's a guy right here. If your 1x1 is on the flat ground, right, if the ground is, there's no, like, I don't know how you say it, like small mountains, there's no surface issues, then you're good. But if there is, from the side you're getting rushed, you need to have floor, or you could just put floor on every side, before building 1x1 or after building 1x1. Why? You're gonna see, because you don't need to put floors if you're on a flat ground. You need to put floors for the following step. If you're not on a flat ground. So let's say the guy is either trying to get in your 1x1, or is just keeping the distance from here, right? SMG, AR, doesn't matter. He's spraying you. What I came across is, if he's right there doing what I just said, you can edit these three. You can jump and do the next thing. All right. You jump, and as you jump, you put stair right under you, and you put walls. Simple as that. Simple as that. But now think from this guy perspective how fast that's gonna happen. Right? He's right there. Let me try first try. Okay, nope. Do the stairs first, and you trap him. Now imagine you're standing, shooting, SMGing someone, and he does that in a matter of a second. If you don't have a deagle or anything, 60-70% of the time you'll be dead. Right, so that's what I found, and I think it's gonna be pretty efficient in any case scenario. If the guy is consistent and persistent trying to get in your 1x1, or just spraying from this distance right here to your wall. Right, second thing is fake 90s. Now all of you guys know Atlantis Mitro, Secret Mongrel, right? The reason I'm mentioning these folks is because kids talk all the time, yo, like, did you see Mongrel 90s or like Mitro 90s, how they shake? Like when they do 90s, I haven't watched it, right? But do like they do from left to the right and right to the left, and they just like shake. One second. This is the scenario that I said, if I don't know if it's gonna work in a game. Depending on who you're facing against and how is the what situation you're in and what situation the guy's in, this may work. Let's say the guy is waiting for you to build, right? A, that's A. B, he doesn't want to build because he doesn't have much mats, or he just doesn't want to waste mats on you. Or 3, like C, he has a cover and he doesn't want to get out the cover, but you know the position of where he is. Fake 90s is, you start with a stair. Now you can do the wall and like the floor, that doesn't matter. It's just securing your fake 90s with one of these extra slots or like things, however you say it. And then from this, right, from that, you do stair, wall, wall, wall. I'm gonna do the fast and explain, because this is not the end. And then you shoot a guy. Now, if player is right here and he sees you doing this, he's like, okay, so he built a normal ramp, a ramp floor wall, and then he continued, right? He continued, and then he's doing his 90s from the sides, and then he's building up this wall right here. So he's thinking, okay, this guy already has a high ground on me, I don't want to contest it. A. B, I have my cover, I don't want to go behind a cover and take action, like try to shoot him. Or C, he doesn't have mats. So what you do is, you make him think that you're getting the high ground on him, or you're doing 90s. So the guy thinks like, okay, this guy just making fucking 90s for no reason. He's losing mats, right? You're not losing anything. Maybe like losing what, 80? I don't know how much, like 80 wood or like 80 whatever you're using, right? And then you just bop him. Like he doesn't expect that. And there is a smaller advanced version of this, because I didn't really go into this, but you guys can go ahead and play some more. But I don't want to add too much things on this because I don't want you lose so many mats. But one thing that I came across as well is, I'm gonna try to do smoothly, like advanced fake of fake 90s is the same thing that I did right there, right? Oops, what? The same thing, right? So you do this. What the fuck is happening with the stairs? Right? This, but there's a floor, and what you do with the floor is you edit it out and kill him. That way is an extra like slayer of like faking him. Right, he doesn't expect that, and it's up to you. What like you want to do, fake 90s A or fake 90s B. Or you want to add something yours, but I wouldn't go too much with it because you don't want to waste. You don't want to. The key with this is you don't want to waste much of your time and much of your mats, like too many. So just do whatever you want, the regular ones or with the floor. The third is, I have actually the fourth thing that I didn't mention, but I'll mention after. The third thing is edit. Actually, let me go with that fourth thing, and I'll come to the edit at the end. The fourth thing is, let's say the guy is. I've actually seen this, so this one that I'm about to do right now. I've seen this, and I just want to show it to you guys because it's really interesting. Let's say the guy he's 1x1, right? He's doing whatever he's doing. right? By the way, I think you all know that you can do this, right? Everybody knows that. You just edit this and then go out, sorry. Everybody knows that. And that's actually what I have been doing lately. And I've seen people who like place another thing, guys. I've seen people who place their like they edit their wall and they're like, fuck, I need to like go this, like edit it back. No, you don't need to do that. You press the button for the wall and you reset it. F, your key for the edit, reset and F. Like you don't need to go like here and then be open to the fire and then like, fuck, okay, let me aim it and then no. You do this, right? You have your wall out and you reset it. And go again. You don't need to go like this. You have the button for the wall, you press it. The button for the edit, you press it. The button for the reset and confirm the reset. And that's it, right? Now the thing, let's say you are wanting to get into his 1x1, or you want to have this, this wall. So like the max distance you can edit is, you see, is like right here. But by that time he might do something else, right? So what you can do is you can place a wall right here, and let's say you got a wall, right? Let's say like whatever he's doing and you have the wall, right? And then you're like right here. So he's thinking, what the fuck is he doing, right? Let's say you have a grenade, RPG, or whatever you have. But let's say you got the wall on him and he's just wasting standing there because he's kind of clueless, because you're just standing behind one wall. You know that you can't edit from here. So what you do is you press your wall button. Then you see how my character selects this wall, right? You come across, you drag it to the wall on the right, and you edit from here, right? And he can't see that. So what you can do is you can do this, right? Right, and you can do this. Confirm the edit. I fucked up. And then just take the wall down, because he doesn't know what you're gonna do behind this wall. So again, button for the wall, you select this wall, you select that wall, you gotta be closer, and then bop, and he's dead, right? That's the thing I saw on the internet. That's not my idea, that's what I saw. All things like fake 90s 1x1 with a trapping is what I came across in the warm-up. And the last thing with edit, I'm gonna try to be as short as possible, is some guys, when they're pushing, I want to get a high ground, whether that's with one stairs, right? Doesn't matter whether that's with stairs and floor, or like the whole thing with wall and floor. Doesn't matter, right? The one thing that you can do is, you know how people like place pyramids and then whether they jump on the side to get a high ground, or they edit the pyramids and they try to kill the guy. But let's say you have the time to place pyramid, right, and floor, because obviously, you know, if the guy is pushing you from the left side, he can place the wall underneath your pyramid, so you can't do shit, right? So let's say you have the time to place pyramid and wall. Now I'm gonna be quick. Some people edit like this, right? Some people edit like this and then again like that. Some people edit like this. Some people want to go from the right side or like from the bottom, doesn't matter. Some people like want to do trees. Some people do this, like, well, I can't do that, but some people do like these and then they do like trees. Whatever you're doing, I only try this from left to the right, but I think it can be the same thing for like up and down and down and up. Think about this. Obviously half of you guys who are watching this video, maybe all of you, are young gods with edits and building, so you're pretty fast with doing edits, right? But think about how you're doing your edits. like 99% of the people who are editing from left to right and then from left to the right, they do this, right? And then when they do this, they quickly switch again to the left side and edit from left to the right. Let me show you what you're doing with that. Basically, what you're doing is even though even though what you're doing is a quick flick and it's a matter of like 0.23 seconds, but still technically speaking, what I'm about to show you is faster than this. What you're doing is you're editing from left to the right, right? And then you're switching your crosshair again to the left side and editing from left to the right. Now, yes, it's like people are young gods with it and they just do it, right? I know that. But if you practice my technique that I'm about to show you, I haven't practiced it, you're gonna be faster. And why? Because doing from left to the right and then doing again from left to the right, you have this motion. So left to the right and then left to the right. You have motion when you finish from left to the right to switch back to reset. That is kind of pointless. So what you do is you edit from left to the right and you stick on the right side. It's make a lot of sense. And then you just edit from right to the left. There's no need for you to go left, right, and then again left, right. Just stay on the left, just stay on the right side. Right? It's gonna be a new thing for your brain, so it's good. You're gonna train your brain like that. So yeah, that's gonna be faster if you practice this, because you're not wasting. You don't have that flick, and then editing from the like left right and then left right. You don't have that flick going back to the from right side to the left, which is pointless. You're just staying on your right side and then continuing with it. I know people are fast with this, right? But just staying on the right side, you know, by practice that, you're gonna be faster. And if you think about it, those 0.3 or 4 seconds may differ, maybe, from the guy pulling out his shotgun or just deagling you. Now that's big words right there, but think about it, may impact the battle. I don't want to go that much into it, but those are the 4 things that I want to go across. You're in 1x1, he's shooting you from that medium distance, or he wants to get in your 1x1. You can do the top floor, go and you trap him, right? That's one thing I came across. Second is fake 90s. The guy thinks he's gonna build, right? He doesn't want to make waste mats, or like he's thinking this guy is stupid, he's getting high ground. You just fake it out. You just jump straight to his head and bop his ass, or get behind his cover and pop his ass, or you can add a floor there just to throw him off, or just to add an extra way of surprise. And same with a wall and floor. Just add it because it's gonna be safer for you to not get shot down. The third thing is editing this, like you don't need to go like this and then go back. You can just edit, raise the button for the wall, button for the edit, button for the reset, button for the confirm to reset, and that's it. And everybody knows pretty much the window trick where you can not this one, right? Yeah, not this one where you can just go and shoot from this side and you're not gonna get shot at. How can you look that? I mean, you always know, you see the crosshair, the red cross on your wood, and that's something that I came across in the video. And same with the edit, right? Here you lose your edit, right? So what you do, you select your wall, you go there, you edit it out from here, and bam, right? And then the thing with edit, instead of doing from left to the right and then again from left to the right, you do left, right, and then right. You stay on the right side. That's it, boys. I don't want to get much into it because I do have other things to go in the next video. I don't know when it's gonna be, maybe later on this week or maybe after that, depending on how much ideas I get. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to share this video, if you liked it, go ahead and share it with your friends. family, sure, but I don't really think anybody from your family cares about you playing Fortnite. Maybe it does. If they do, share with them as well. And be sure to check me on social media. Twitter is Jopa underscore YouTube. Steam it's Jopa Serbia. I don't know what else. Discord Jopa hashtag 4686. And YouTube obviously Jopa. Check as well my Team Octavian on Twitter. It's Team Octavian, and on YouTube it's Team Octavian. We're gonna do some montages pretty soon. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah, that's it. Right. Until next time.